Alright, so within this package is a huge announcement. Alright, let's open it up. Are you guys ready? I'm going to tell you guys where I will be going in the fall for my PhD. I have officially accepted my offer for attendance at Yale University. Alright, so I just got the email from Yale's history department, or I guess a graduate school. So I already know that I got in, but I haven't seen like the acceptance letter and everything. I unfortunately was in class when I got the original acceptance letter, so I'm gonna go ahead and check the portal now with you guys so that way I can get some clips for this reaction video. It's kind of difficult with PhD applications because you don't know when they're gonna come in, and oftentimes they come in by email, not by portal. Okay, new updates to your application were posted. View update. All right, so the message says, Dear Kaelyn applicant, congratulations. We are delighted to inform you that you've been selected for admission as a full-time doctoral student in History and African American Studies starting in the 2020 fall term. Your selection indicates the faculty's recognition of your accomplishments and of your promise in the field. We welcome you to our community of scholars in the rich tradition of intellectual life at Yale. I know I already knew I got in, but oh god. I keep crying every time I like talk about it because it's just, oh my god, it's just so, I'm so happy. I cannot tell you just how excited I am to go from community college and like not do well in community college when I first began, because I was so focused on my writing career, and to make it to UCLA and then to Oxford and now to Yale is just, so happy. You worked so hard and I'm just so happy. And to get into a program that's so good in slavery studies, and like also to get into an interdisciplinary program, not just in history but in African American studies as well, is just so gratifying. So while editing this video, I realized that I was rather incoherent and that a lot of the clips that I took are very difficult to use because I have not described them. So when I made my selection of schools, I was very specific about picking schools that would offer the opportunity to get a law degree as well as a PhD. I specifically chose to apply to Yale because of the combined PhD program. I had informational interviews with one of the professors that is going to be my advisor, as well as some of the other faculty members. I am not going to go super in depth about the application because I am going to be filming a Q&A video, and that will be going up either the next video or the video after that. So if you guys have any comments about the application process or anything, please leave them in a comment down below. I also put a poll up on my Instagram, so if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to just drop them in the comments or to send me a message, because I'm happy to answer them. But I'm gonna leave the specifics of the application out of this video so that way I can put that in the Q&A. So the way I found out that I got into Yale, so you saw that one clip of me looking at when they actually posted it on my portal. So as I said in that clip, I had already received my acceptance because the previous day I had received an email while I was sitting in class which stated that I had gotten in. And that led to this clip. You guys, I just got back from class and I had the most amazing news. I got into one of my #1 programs for my PhD and I'm just so happy. And I put that in my video from last week, but I wasn't saying where I got in because I was waiting to hear back from one more school. So I'm going to be entirely honest, I did not get into my #2 school, which was Stanford. I think it was largely due to my low GRE score. The Yale History Department does not consider it a GRE score, though the African American Studies Department does. So I think that definitely played a role in my rejection from Stanford. But when I got into Yale, when I had the interview, I immediately had a gut feeling that that was where I was meant to be. I grew up in the Bay Area. I grew up near Stanford, and so I thought that going to Stanford was right for me because it was within my safe space. I grew up right across the street from Stanford's campus, so it was comfortable, and the idea of staying in the Bay Area was comfortable. But when I actually got to have the interview with Yale, I realized that their focus on slavery and gender and legal history and everything that the department focuses on is something that I wanted to be a part of. And I think that I was able to demonstrate that on my statement of purpose. My statement of purpose specifically stated that Yale's historical commitment to interdisciplinary work is something that I admire and I wanted to be a part of. That all being said, I'm so excited that I got to accept my offer to Yale. I made my announcement on social media today, and now I'm going to be putting this video up this evening. And I hope you guys are as excited as I am. There's so much content coming your way. I go to Yale in 2 weeks for Visiting Students Day, so I'm gonna be filming all of that. I am going to be filming the process of figuring out how the heck I'm going to move from California to Connecticut. I am going to be talking about student financing and what it's like getting into a PhD program and what the actual financial realities are. And if you guys have any questions about anything, if you have any questions about the PhD, why I chose Yale, what the application process was like, what the money looks like, what the logistics and the program looks like, I want to answer those questions for you guys. I just want to know what you guys are interested in. I want to thank you guys immensely for your support and your congratulations. On Instagram alone, I have already received 79 comments and messages, and I want to tell you guys how much it just truly, I'm not gonna cry. It truly warms my heart to get messages from you guys that my videos motivate you and inspire you. And as someone who was not a good natural student, I had to really work to get to this point, and I have been very well educated. I've been very privileged in my education. I've worked with incredible people, and I am never going to take that for granted. I worked really hard for what I have, and I was just determined to get a PhD because I just love my research. I love my research so much, and when I get to actually dig into the sources and work on my dissertation, my heart skips a beat in the same way that it used to for my riding career. I used to love horses and competing, and I have taken that love and that passion and just completely committed it to my life as an academic, and I'm just so excited. I have so many goals, and I would love to talk about that in a future video. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit all over the place. The thing with PhD admissions is they're slightly different than college admissions because you have absolutely no clue when the decisions are going to come in, and they usually come in by email. So it was really difficult to get my reactions, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited for the future. I just have so many fun ideas, and I can't wait to take you guys along this journey with me, and so that I can look back myself and see what this process was like. So if you are currently waiting for decisions, I hope with all my heart that you get into your school, and if you don't, just know that you will find another way to get to your goals. Sometimes the path is not the one that you thought you were gonna take, but oftentimes it leads you right where you need to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys are not yet subscribed, this is now the time to hit that subscribe button because things are about to get interesting. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. He started with hello on a